And I'm down in Belfast City Hall for a very interesting exhibition here. It's Belfast Reflections in 1916. And because it's 1916, folks, we have the 100-year commemoration of the Battle of the Somme, and we also have the 100th anniversary of the Easter Rising, which was to ultimately divide Ireland in two. So this exhibition encompasses everything that happened in 1916. Whether you agree with it or not, it happened. And this is the Battle of the Somme, and this lists the casualties. One million died at the Battle of the Somme on both sides. And this is a typical letter that would have been sent home from the front. British Expeditionary Force, dear father. And here's some of the Victoria Crosses that were won in the First World War. And I have done videos on some of these guys. Willie McFadden, Edward Bingham, and John Sinton. I think I've done videos actually on most of these boys. John Spencer Dunville and Edmund de Wind, BC winners. And there's some of their medals, First World War medals. There's a wee box containing tobacco and cigarettes and chocolate and Christmas card from the Princess Mary. And there's a death penny. I've videoed that before. Battlefield debris and further medals. And these medals belong to Shankill Roadman George McBride, member of the Ulster Volunteer Force and a soldier in the 15th Battalion. And he married Winifred Kearney, a founder member of Belfast Cumann Naban, secretary to James Connolly. I mean, that was an unlikely love affair, wasn't it? Oh dear, oh. It could only happen in Ireland. Well, it's 100 years to the day that the Battle of the Somme took place, and these guys are down in central Belfast reminding us of the fact that so many young men died. Guys, no older than some of these guys. Lives taken. Good afternoon. I'm down at Tar Street off the Newtonards Road or off the Albert Bridge Road, depending on which end you come in from. And the people on the street here have gone the extra mile in decorating their street in remembrance of the Somme and the First World War here. And this is reminiscent of the football match when hostilities were stopped for the day in 1914. And the football match took place between the German trenches and the British trenches. And some of the guys from this area listed on the crosses and the plaques at the back. Thistle Street, Madrid Street, Tower Street, Kilmode Street, Thistle Street and Tower Street again. And then there's the Feetful Tower there. And this is educating the kids in a very visual and a very practical way. Pack up your troubles, eh? Oh, it's good that the sacrifice is being remembered here.
There's actually a bond came down last night from the Shankill. They put that, see the middle of them?
Yes, yes.
Happy,
yes. And who were the Catholic boys you mentioned there?
Peter Bruni.
Which one's he?
From Muir Street.
Oh, aye, the 20-year-old. And he was a Catholic fella. See, a bullet doesn't recognise any religion.
No.
And the thing about...
We actually let the media know about the Catholic fellas.
Cross community.
There's no bigotry or anything.
Good. Have you been down at Holmes Tower there at the Somme Memorial Place?
I've been there a few times.
That's
interesting. That's good for the kids like too.
Afternoon, I'm down on Willowfield Street, and just at the corner here is this fabulous Somme tribute. We've got the Royal Irish Rifles. We've got Royal Enniskillen Fusiliers. We've got the Royal Irish Fusiliers. And we've got the 36th Ulster Division. And many of the guys from this area, Woodstock, Willowfield, went to war and didn't return. And this is a fabulous remembrance. There we have the Ulster Tower, and it is a replica of Helen's Tower in the Clandyboy estate. Ulster Tower Memorial Monument, and you can read that down through yourself. And then Feetful Memorial, France. looking at the Woodstock Somme Centenary Project, and it lists down here some of the main sponsors and supporters of this project. First of July 1916. And up here we have the famous trench picture painting of going over the top. I think it's Beasley, a guy called Beasley painted this. I've seen it in the Ulster Museum. And this is a remarkable montage of pictures. First of all, I'll go down the centre, 36th Ulster Division, and there's In Flanders Fields the poem by John McRae. And these are 9 of the guys who won Victoria Crosses in Victoria Crosses of the 36th Ulster Division. So we've got Lieutenant de Wind, we've got Corporal Seaman, we've got Second Lieutenant Knox of the Royal Engineers, we've got Private Harvey of the Enniskillen Fusiliers, and over here we've got Sergeant Cather of the Royal Irish Fusiliers. We've got Private Willie McFadden, Royal Ulster Rifles. We've got Captain Bell, Royal Enniskillen Fusiliers, and we've got Private Quigg, Royal Irish Rifles. And they've got a statue of him up in Ballymoney, and I have videoed that. And then lastly we've got Lieutenant J.S. Emerson, Royal Enniskillen Fusiliers. These were the VC winners out of the 36th Ulster Division. Excellent remembrance, gable wall, brilliant. People need to know, young people need to know of the horrendous sacrifices that were made on their behalf. Good morning, it's Friday the 25th of March. I'm on the lower Newton Ards Road. A lot of the guys from these streets went and fought in the First World War, and here we have a big wall mural just opposite McMaster Street. The sacrifice was unbelievable from these streets. And some of them are remembered. Mersey Street, Beaver Street, Solway Street, Darwin Street. That's really good. And this is a 36th Ulster Division Victoria Cross Memorial Garden. I wonder, can I get in here? Yeah, can. And these are all the Victoria Cross winners from the First World War. And whoever did this is class. Right, let's I've videoed the VC winners before. But nothing as good as this. There's various memorials up around the streets in East Belfast and beyond, honouring these guys. Lest we forget. Big mural up here too. I'm on the Shankill Road, and this is the Garden of Reflection, commemorating the Shankill Shankill boys from in and around the Greater Shankill area who died in the 1418 war, and many of them were in the 36th Ulster Division. And I'm just near Cambria Street and beside Shankill Cemetery, and this is the first Shankill Somme Association Memorial Garden, and it remembers the guys from this area who gave their lives in the First World War. The inscription here. The gunner's favourite. This is a 25 pounder dating from 1943. And you can read that down yourself. I was sitting on a gun carriage, or no, that's not a gun carriage wheel, that's just allowed to turn around easy. What does it say over here? This memorial unveiled in 2009. '36th Ulster Division, Greater Shankill area guys who were in that division. Over the top. And there's all the names of the guys. And all the streets. Aged 19, aged 18. And all the regiments that they were in. And the rain is stopping, thankfully. And that's the Menon Gate. Age 25, age 22. Oregon Street, Rosebank Street, Lawnbrig Avenue, Brown Street, Disraeli Street, Parkview Street. There you go. Good afternoon. This poster here is a print of the Battle of the Somme, the attack of the Ulster Division. It's painted by artist J.P. Beadle, and it depicts the 11th Royal Irish Rifles, South Antrim Volunteers, on the 1st of July 1916, and they're going over the top. This has been produced and published by the Ulster Scots Agency as part of the Ulster and Great War project. And the Beadle painting has been allowed to be printed by kind permission of Belfast City Council, because that's where the painting resides, down in the City Hall, and I have seen it. Captain Wilfred Spender is quoted as saying, on the 2nd of July 1916, I am not an Ulster man, but yesterday, the 1st of July, as I followed their amazing attack, I felt that I would rather be an Ulster man than anything else in the world. And he was speaking of the bravery and sacrifice of those Ulster men who went over the top without hesitation. Battle of the Somme.